September 11th, 2001 changed the course of history. For the brave men and women who stepped up to serve, it changed the course of their lives.
The main reason I enlisted in the Army was because of 9/11. I was a sophomore in high school when the towers fell. Why would somebody come to our home and kill innocent people? I was just really angry about it. And that's a driving factor in why I enlisted.
It's impossible to comprehend the sacrifices, but important to understand the experiences of these heroes. Wounded Warrior Project's annual Warrior Survey is the largest, most comprehensive study of injured veterans who served after September 11th. These are some of the key findings from the 2021 survey, which represents more than 152,000 warriors and helps us tell their stories.
I was a specialist in the U.S. Army, and I was deployed to Baghdad, Iraq. I was injured on December 17th, 2007. I never thought I would get hurt. Being disabled never crossed my mind.
Nearly 8 in 10 warriors have a service-connected disability rating of 70% or higher. The most common injuries and health problems reported by warriors include sleep problems, PTSD, anxiety, and depression, followed by bone, muscle, or joint injuries, hearing loss or tinnitus, migraines or chronic headaches, and traumatic brain injury. 41% of warriors reported difficulty getting care for their physical injuries or health problems, and 20% had difficulty getting mental health care. 98% of warriors reported exposure to hazardous or toxic substances during service. Less than a third who have filed a VA disability claim for an exposure-related condition have been granted a VA service connection.
My last deployment in Afghanistan was from 2010 to 2011. That deployment took a really heavy toll on me. I was a victim of military sexual trauma. The things that they did, no one should endure. So I carried that with me throughout my military career.
67% of women warriors experienced military sexual trauma. Nearly 1 in 4 military sexual trauma survivors believes that VA providers are not sensitive enough to women's needs, and there is not enough access to VA women's services.
I retired in 2008 after my deployment from Iraq. I came home, I was a bit broken. I gradually learned that loud sounds would scare me. People too close to me would give me anxiety. I rationalized in my mind that the best thing for me was peace. And the only way I thought I could obtain that peace was by taking my own life.
16% of warriors have attempted suicide at least once in their lifetimes. Nearly 1 in 4 warriors have had suicidal thoughts in the past 12 months. Of warriors who reported suicidal thoughts, 70% report having them in the past 2 weeks.
I sustained a traumatic brain injury while serving in Afghanistan. I never thought I would go to college in a million years, and so I started college and stuck with it and got my master's degree in sports medicine.
43% of warriors have a bachelor's degree or higher, compared to 31% of the general U.S. population. Despite higher rates of education, the warrior population still faces an unemployment rate more than twice as high as the general population. 42% of warriors report that they did not have enough money to make ends meet at some point in the last 12 months. These statistics are more than just numbers. They represent the hardships faced by warriors each day. We share their stories to ensure their voice never falls silent, and to urge those who can make a difference to do what's right.
Wounded Warrior Project's always been there, and that is something that we need to have as Wounded Warriors, to be able to come together, go, be around people that have shared experiences.
Wounded Warrior Project helped me with, most importantly for me, was my resilience. They helped me just continue to build on that resilience that I already had in the military that I lost.
My life is so much better now. PTSD is still there. I manage it. I am not so isolated as I used to be. I enjoy getting out, I enjoy family, but I'm in a much better place now.
I definitely would not be where I am today, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, if it was not for Wounded Warrior Project.
Understanding the challenges is the first step in finding solutions. Read the full report at annualwarriorsurvey.com.